Hi. So I wanted to go live today to talk about my 4 pillars of content on LinkedIn. It's one of the 3 things that I teach people to do every single day on LinkedIn. Number 1 is ask to connect with your ideal client. Number 2 is engage with your audience publicly, not privately, by sending those DMs. And number 3 is posting on LinkedIn every single day. So when I say post on LinkedIn every day, people are like, yes, but what do you mean? And one of my most famous things, I guess, that I teach is my 4 pillars of content for LinkedIn. So the reason why they're called 4 pillars of content is because all 4 of them are equally important. So if you think of it like a table, it needs all 4 legs to be stable. And I think when it comes to content, to be really consistent, if you use all of these 4 pillars in the rhythm that I teach them, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, whether you're posting once a day, 4 times a day, 10 times a day, once a week, once a month, as long as you do it in this rhythm, you'll never get to the point where you're just putting out one type of content which creates one type of experience for the viewer. So the viewer on LinkedIn should be your ideal client. You should be building an audience of your ideal clients. You should be putting out content for those ideal clients. Your headline should speak to your ideal client. Your profile should speak to your ideal client. Go to my LinkedIn, have a look at my profile, look at my headline, look at my profile, look at my recommendations, and you'll see all the things that I teach laid bare. It's not a secret, right? So all my templates are available for free. All of the training is available for free. There's a 5-day challenge happening right now with 1,400 people in it about how to use LinkedIn to generate leads for your business. There is templates and webinars and so much free content. I've got a free Facebook group, 20,000 people in nearly, called Helen Pritchard's LinkedIn Marketing Group. My 3 things a day method, my headline and profile templates, like these aren't secrets. They're out there for public consumption, and the reason why is because I want as many people as possible for free to be able to use LinkedIn in a way that is going to generate inquiries from their ideal clients on LinkedIn. Like, I could talk all day about how much I love LinkedIn, but those 3 things a day are so important. Adding your ideal client, asking to connect with your ideal client. Sorry, it's up to them whether they accept or refuse. Engaging with your audience publicly, and I've talked about this loads of times about engaging in a really positive way around supporting what other people are putting out on LinkedIn rather than just talking about yourself and what you do. But the final 3rd thing, the content piece on LinkedIn, because even though you've got an amazing profile and a headline that speaks to your ideal clients, there's a profile that takes them through that journey of, right, this is who you are, this is how you're feeling, this is what's going on in your world, this is what you want to happen. This is why this person is the person to help you. This is why their products and services are going to help you. And this is what you need to do next, right? That's the template that people go through when they land on your profile. But actually to drive people to your profile so they can see if they're your ideal client, how you can help them. Asking people to connect every day is going to drive traffic to your profile 100%. Engaging publicly with your audience on LinkedIn is going to drive traffic to your profile. But putting out content is, it's the way to get people to, people say no, like, and trust. I'm like me, love me, want more of me, right? Or decide you don't want anything to do with me. So content in terms of what am I going to post on LinkedIn is a real hot topic. And I wanted to go through my 4 pillars of content today. I mean, obviously as quickly as we can. It's something that we're doing in the challenge at the moment. But I wanted to explain the 4 pillars. And hopefully as I go through them, you'll start to see why those are really important. Hi, Nikki. Hello, everyone who's watching. Okay, so they are, look, I managed to make a scrolling banner. Very fancy. So my 4 pillars of content for LinkedIn: stories, video, social proof, and call to action. Stories, video, social proof, call to action. So when you're thinking, what should I post on LinkedIn? These are the 4 pillars. So what you post within your stories, within your video, within your social proof, and within your call to action is obviously to you. But if you think about, have I told a story on LinkedIn? Have I done a video on LinkedIn? Have I posted some social proof on LinkedIn? And have I posted a post that's a strong call to action that says exactly how you can buy from me, right? So stories. Stories we know sell. We're since the beginning of time, right? So stories about who you are, why you do what you do, how you help the clients, what's made you who you are, what do you love, personally and professionally, what are your values, what's your mission, what's your mindset, like what are you passionate about, what makes you you, what makes you unusual, what makes you rare in the market, like why did you pick this thing of all the things you could be doing for your business, like what makes you you. And the more open and honest and vulnerable you are in those stories, the more people feel connected to you emotionally. And this is what we want to do. Like, we are people who have businesses, not businesses who have people behind it. So it's really tempting on LinkedIn at times to think, oh, I have to be a certain way, or I have to be super professional, or like it's not Facebook or whatever. But trust me, I've coached thousands of people through this stuff, and the more open, honest, and vulnerable on LinkedIn, the more people connect with you as a person. You want people to connect with you on a personal level, because that's how we do business, right? There's a million people out there who say they can do what you can do, right? You only need to search LinkedIn, you'll find a million of them, right? It's only you that can do the thing that you do in the way that you do it, because it's only you that's you, right? Nobody else can do the thing that you do the way that you do it. So the stories about you and what makes you unique, and your passion and your drive for doing what you do, and what's made you you and what brings you here, are the things we want to see, the things we want to know. And we've seen the evidence for this inside the LinkedIn Mastermind again and again and again. I always say, if you're posting a story that doesn't make you feel uncomfortable, like you're not going deep enough, you're not being vulnerable and open and honest enough. And I'm not talking about just posting loads of like drama content or loads of posts about how like your life's falling apart. I mean, just stories of you, stories that nobody can disagree with you about, right? Because it's your story, it's what you're passionate about, it's what brings you to where you are. And people love this stuff. We've just done this in the 5-day challenge. We asked people to tell their story. On Wednesday, I told my story. I cried twice. My whole story of what makes me me. And it gives people context, and it makes people know me and understand me. And ultimately, refer people to me, they trust me, they want to buy from me. And it's not a sales tactic, it's just makes life easier. If you're showing up as a different person in your business that you are in real life, you're going to get so stressed with it and so conflicted if you try and be a different person online or on LinkedIn or in your marketing. I love a bit of crying. It's always like, oh my god, they're gonna cry, and then cry, and you're like, oh, I don't know, it's just emotion, right? We're emotional beings spiritual beings having an emotion-filled human experience on Earth, right? So stories sell, of course, but the reason why they sell is very complex. I'm not going to go into, but just trust me, the more stories you tell, the more stuff you sell. So it works really well. But they allow people to get to know you. You just turn up on LinkedIn. Nobody knows you, no one cares about you. Tell stories and get people to know you and get people to care about you. Because they do. People do care. Okay, biggie. Video. So video, again, just to bring it back to the basics, guys, the more video you do, the more money you make. Again, I've got so much evidence for this, which is why I can say it with such confidence. But I get it why people don't like doing video, right? Who likes to watch themselves on screen? Only celebrities or narcissists, I guess, really love it. But some people do. But I'd say majority of people, particularly people in our world, they hate it. It makes them feel uncomfortable. When I first did my first ever video on Periscope, showing my age now, guys, back in the day, I remember I didn't know where to sit. I was shaking. I didn't know what to say. I was going bright red. And so I get it. But the reason why I'm so confident on video now is not because I'm some kind of amazing video presenter, because I'm not. It's because I've done hundreds and hundreds of hours of it, and everything that could happen to me on video has happened. So, when I do the 5-day challenge live with my videos, we've had, the cat's brought a mouse in, the bath's come through the ceiling, my daughter stood on a bee once, my other daughter's boyfriend fell down the stairs once. Stuff happens. Last night I had a coughing fit, I had to go get some water. I get people giving me abuse or whatever, and I just have to deal with it. It's show business, right? So the only way you can really get good at video is by doing more video. Go and do 100 videos and you'll feel more confident. We're doing a 30-day video challenge at the moment, and that's getting a lot of people to just make it a non-negotiable. Just do the thing we need to do for our businesses. And video works really well on LinkedIn. So this is going out on LinkedIn as a LinkedIn Live, but you can also do video, native video, as I would call it, inside the app, where you just record yourself and then post it. And you can also download other types of video from YouTube and things like that. So videos of you talking to camera, videos of you doing the thing that you do, videos of you in situ doing your thing, videos of you with your family, videos of you having a conversation and interviewing somebody. But video lets people get to know you and they work out whether they like you. So I've had so much feedback on my videos over the years, and what I would say is, when it comes to video, 2 tips: never watch them back, and never ask for feedback, because I get messages all the time like, you move around too much, you swear too much maybe, or you shouldn't be drinking wine, or you're too northern, or you speak too fast, or you rock on your chair like that, and if I was trying to stop all that, then it wouldn't be me. So you can't please everybody all the time, and all the things that some people hate about me, that's the things that people love about me. So I figured I might as well just be me, because that's easier. Like my best friend Phil asked me if I was wearing this shirt for charity. Every time he sees me in it, he gives me a £5, and that isn't even a joke, guys. He thinks it's funny. But hey, this shirt isn't for everyone. I'm not for everyone. But I do the video anyway, because some people, so I've had loads of feedback as well. Somebody once said that I sent somebody a link to your video and they watched it and was like, that woman's terrifying, I'd never want to work with her, like I don't like her. And another woman was like, I just saw like a 30-second clip of a video, I've sent you the mastermind money because I want to come and work with you on a deeper level, I think you're amazing, right? So you might as well just be you. I get it, it makes you feel uncomfortable, and that's fine, but we do the video anyway, right? Because it's an important part of marketing for our business. So video, very important. Social proof. So social proof is a screenshot of something that somebody said nice about you. So it could be a video testimony, but quite often it's just a screenshot of maybe a recommendation on LinkedIn, a shout out on Facebook, an email that you've had from a happy client, or a text, or a comment in Facebook. Like, we've got over 4,000 pieces of social proof in our Google Drive, and the reason why is because A, we ask for it a lot, and B, we capture it and we store it. And when people are mean to me, the girls, Abby and Holly, send me screenshots to remind me of why I do what I do, despite the fact that I can't please everyone all the time, right? So it's really good confidence for you and evidence for you, but also for other people. So social proof lets people trust you and to make a decision. So people say, oh yeah, Helen's great, whatever, like I think she's great, but she might just be a really good marketer. But when you see like irrefutable proof of like, I've helped hundreds of people just like them go from where they're feeling now to where they want to feel, like, so I can talk about the LinkedIn Mastermind all day long, right? And I do. But when someone sees 4,000 testimonials of other people who've been through the LinkedIn Mastermind and said it's changed my life, they're like, I really want that. Or like when we do oh my goodness, we got some amazing what we call round tables. So we get some LinkedIn Mastermindees together. If you ever want to see these, by the way, just message me and we'll send you all the links. But we get some Mastermindees together and they'll tell their story. Now, we don't prep them, we don't say what's going to happen, really, just say, can you come? Literally, the last one we did, we were like, we're going to do a round table this afternoon, who can come? And we had like maybe 4 or 5 or 6 people. Well, I was crying after about 5 minutes because, like Alice Golding was like, when I met Helen, I was in a really bad place. I was a newly single mom. Like my parents were buying like school shoes and like, really like sad. And then I took some of her advice, made some money, joined the LinkedIn Mastermind, and now I'm in her world and I'm involved in all the businesses and I'm able to get my own place. And I was just like, she was sleeping on a blow bed and stuff. And and now I've got my own place and take my daughter on holiday. And you're like, oh, okay. So I can tell you how great LinkedIn Mastermind is all day and how it really transforms people's lives, and it's about much more than LinkedIn. But Alice telling you the actual reality of where she was and where she is now is, for me, it's amazing. Like, it just makes me so humbled but so proud at the same time of like what we're achieving. So if that makes us feel like that in the business, like imagine how somebody else who's feeling exactly like Alice was feeling would feel. They're like, oh, Helen can really help me. Like, I should invest in LinkedIn Mastermind, right? If I want those outcomes. So from a marketing point of view, social proof is cold, right? It's cold. So, but it also stops you just talking about features and benefits, right? Let other people tell the story of their own transformations of working with you. So social proof, massive, and it's quite an easy one. Once you've got all that stored up, if you haven't got any social proof, then go and do your thing for free. Like, I literally just came off coaching call and I was like, right, just ring 3 people that you know and say, can I do my thing for 20 minutes for you in return for a testimonial? Right? You don't even have to do an hour. And they'll be like, yeah, of course. And then you just get them on a call, do 20 minutes of your thing, whatever it is, and they can go, oh, Helen's really good at her thing. I recommend it. And then you don't need 3 testimonials for the rest of your life. You just use them again and again and again and again and again. People don't actually care what's in them a lot of the time. And you're always building your audience, or you should be on LinkedIn. You should be asking to connect with people every single day. So social proof is really good at getting people off the fence, as we would say, like get people to make a decision. People will be like, I really want to buy it, I really want to buy it, but I just feel a bit risk averse, I feel a bit wobbly, I've been burnt in the past. Oh, look at all these people that I can speak to that, and this is what I say when people say, oh, I'm thinking about joining the mastermind, like, have you worked with people like me? And I'm like, go to my LinkedIn profile, scroll down, go to my recommendations. I think I've got like 279 or something, or 379, and look at all the helping headlines, but find somebody who's a bit like you, and then go to their profile, which you can do on LinkedIn, and just send them a message and say, I'm thinking about joining the mastermind. What would you recommend? Like, it's better than me finding 3 people who are never going to say nice things, right? You can just scroll through any of those 200 odd people, ask them the question, what's Helen's LinkedIn mastermind like? What would you recommend? This is what I do. You might make a friend, if nothing else. And I know that everybody in my world would be happy to speak to you. Okay, so social proof is the 3rd pillar of content. 4th and final, and one thing I don't see enough on LinkedIn, call to action. LinkedIn's a business networking platform, so we don't have to be constrained by the rules of things like business Facebook groups where we're not allowed to promo. We're expected to promo on LinkedIn. So call to action posts are short, sharp posts that say, this is who I am, what I do, this is the thing that I sell, this is how much it is or what it starts from, this is how you get it. Send me a message on here. Or if you know anyone who might be interested, send them my way. I want to see that in that rhythm: stories, video, social proof, call to action. I would love it for everyone to do 4 posts a day. Like, I'm not going to get, like, this is my live stream, so I can say what I like. So I would love it, because I know that's going to get you faster results when it comes to showing up consistently. And I know LinkedIn experts, of which I am not one. I'm not a LinkedIn expert, LinkedIn trainer. I've never read a book on LinkedIn. I've never been trained on how to use LinkedIn. I've just been getting leads on LinkedIn for the past 10 years, and I share my system with people. Yeah, of course, posting 4 times a day may reduce reach. Posting 4 times a day is going to give you so much more than reach. It's going to give you confidence, it's going to give you evidence, it's going to give you leads, and it's going to give you a non-negotiable activity to do every single day to show up consistently for your audience on LinkedIn. Trust me, if you do these 4 pillars every day, or at least 1 a day, if you do these 4 pillars every day and you're asked to connect with 10 people a day who fit your ideal client, and your headline and profile talk to your ideal client, and you spend 20 minutes a day engaging publicly, not privately, never sending any DMs ever, under any circumstances, ever sending a DM, unless you're replying to a DM, somebody who's asking to work with you, which they will do when they see your stories, your video, social proof, call to action, and you show up consistently for days and weeks and months and years, you'll generate a steady stream of income, a steady stream of leads, which will then give you a steady stream of income that you're in control of. You just need to do those 3 things every day. Just need to focus on posting the 4 pillars, making sure there isn't one that you're not doing. I quite often say this in the mastermind: which are the 4 pillars that you're not doing? We're like, oh, I've not done a video for ages, or I've not done a social proof for ages. But it just helps, if we know this language around the 4 pillars, it just helps keep you accountable. Am I doing the 4 pillars on LinkedIn? Am I doing the 4 pillars on all social media platforms, right? It works on all of them. So you can have that for free. So I wanted to come and talk about my 4 pillars of content. I know a lot of you have seen it again and again and again. But hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing a video talking about what I can do. I know that some people have seen it. I know that some people won't agree with me. I know that some people won't like this shirt. But I'm doing it anyway, because it's important to show up, because somebody somewhere will watch this video and be like, okay, I'm going to go and do my 4 pillars of content today. They will post their 4 pillars. They will feel great. They will feel better, and they will get a lead. And that is why I show up consistently, relentlessly, even when I don't feel like it, because somebody somewhere needed to hear this. Thanks, guys.